Well, howdy folks, and welcome back. I'm Rick here at the Luminary Shoppe in Joliet, Montana. In this video, I'll be finishing up this pair of Brewster Gig lamps. In about 20 minutes, I'll have them all painted and polished and the candles loaded and lit, and you'll get to see what they look like all done. Now, most of the lamps that I work on are 100 or more years old, and they have some history behind them. Repainting at the very least, and oftentimes major repairs and restorations. Some well done and some not so much. Now, the last person to work on these lamps was quite skillful and used appropriate materials and methods to accomplish the work, for the most part. And I, for one, have to appreciate that. It certainly makes my job easier. I try to do no harm, first of all, and use appropriate materials and methods with the work that I do. Nevertheless, most restorations seem to require a few steps backwards before I can start moving off in the right direction. And these gig lamps are no exception. Well, there's that rattle that I discovered toward the end of the last video. And here we go on a wild goose chase, trying to find the source and deal with it. Well, obviously the rattle's not coming from there. Onward we go. The only place left is in that door. Pretty sure it's bits of solder that got in there when I removed that front glass. I'll see if I can melt it out. I'll get this lamp put back together so I can get on with the project that I intended to do. You can see here that I had also taken off the bottom of this lamp looking for that rattle. The brush plating system works really well for restoring small places in the silver that have been polished off, as in this case where most of the silver is in excellent condition. That brush plating, some Flitz polish, and a bit of elbow grease brings these liners back up to near pristine condition. I'm reinstalling the original glass after I've had the nicks and scratches polished out of it. That black rubber plug is simply holding the glass in place while I solder it down. For the purposes of this video, I've boiled the paint job down into just a little less than a minute. The trim out and finishing is last. Let's light them up and see what they look like. Well, there we have another pair of historic carriage lamps repaired, restored, and refinished. Hopefully they'll be properly cared for and around for another 100 years or so. I hope you enjoyed the process, and as always, stay safe and thanks for watching.